just so you know. Emphasizing emotions, you can do it by placing your hand on your heart. I think that one's a little too showy, but I'm a big hand user, so it's possible that I would instinctually just, this is how I feel, right? This is something that you practice using a video. You practice doing it because there's a certain quality of acting that gives your speech, your meeting, presentation, whatever it is, it gives it more feeling. If you are able to use your hands to emphasize things that you want to emphasize. On the other, I speak with my hands in general, so I feel very natural. It feels very natural to me, but if it doesn't feel natural to you, you don't have to do it all the time. Just practice it, and then you don't have to use it. That's my point. My point is practice it with me here. Use the videos, use this seminar to practice using your hands. You don't have to use your hands when you're actually giving your speech. It's whatever feels comfortable to you. But having the tool is better than not having the tool. That's my point. All right. Help, I have a list. Help others keep track of your explanation of two different groups by representing one group with each hand. When you're talking about those people who got the coats, the white coats, but they were told that they were doctor's coats. And those people who got the coats, but they were told that they were from artists. Those two groups, if we're talking about those two groups, the doctors and the artists, it's easier for people to see the visual if it's represented with your hands to different spaces, men and women. Yeah, those two things. So keeping two groups of things distinct. All right? One of the best things is when you show things that are coming together. Show two things being brought together by bringing your hands together. Again, this one is like the heart one. It's kind of cheesy, but it's not bad. It brings up an emotional response in people, and it's true. It's effective. So consider practicing it here with me and not doing it if you don't feel comfortable doing it. So the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about hands is what should you do with your hands when you're not using them? Okay, this is just informational, and I think it's kind of important. First of all, this article talks about hand use in TED Talks. The most popular TED Talks, hand gestures are very high, and the less popular TED Talks, the hand gestures are very low. That's to say, scientifically, people do respond to hand gestures. I think it's like tones in your voice. If you're using monotone, people get tired of it and bored easily. If you change the tone of your voice a lot and sound very interested and very excited about what you're saying, same thing with hands. It sounds like you're partaking, you're interacting, you and me, we're doing. I think it comes through. So I think that's easy to understand. So that being said, I want it to feel natural to you. If it doesn't feel natural, you don't have to do it. Practice the tool, put it in your toolbox, and don't use it. That's fine. Just be able to do it, and if it feels natural while you're talking publicly, then you should use it. Just so you know, open palm. Open palm. This is the palm, open out. This is this is like posture. When your chest is out, your shoulders are back, and your head is up. This is open. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to you. You can trust me. Yeah, as opposed to being closed and closed off, I'm not really listening and I don't feel comfortable telling you what I feel. Open, okay? Open is better. There's a strike zone, they call it a strike zone, and it's right in front of your chest, your stomach and your chest. This area, this is where you want to keep your hand gestures. Oh, you can't see. Let me do that one more time. This area, even further to your stomach. In this area, keeping your hand gestures is good. Out here, not that good. Even when we're talking about a big problem as opposed to a big problem. This one is so big that it feels unnatural and too showy. Too much like you're trying too hard. So when I think about explaining, how do I explain too hard? You're trying too hard. You know, you've met these people. They have so much confidence that they come off as being unattractive. Like, there's confident, there's hello, my name is blah, 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 I'm here to talk to you. And then there's too confident, like, I'm the best. You should like me. You should want to date me. I'm the best. Give me your number. At that, I'm just like, no. Wait. What? No, I don't need to give you my... Who are you? So, same thing. The box that's right in front of your body, this box. This is where your hands live. This is where you make your hand gestures. This is too big. Up here, beyond, is too showy and not as authentic. Okay. Speaking of, so I do this a lot. To me, it's like the swan, like bling. I don't know why. It's maybe when I was young, I really liked unicorns. So to me, maybe this is the unicorn of confidence. But pointing, this is not appropriate. So don't over the top and don't point. You, right? Okay. Don't point. Okay. You may be watching other people public speak. We're going to talk about that later. That's a great idea, but sometimes they do certain things that you don't want to do. For example, certain politicians, they have this thumb thing. They'll put their thumb like this, and then they'll move their thumb around. We don't want to do that. Most people shouldn't be doing that. That's copying in a bad way because we're not politicians. You don't want to do this. This is calling attention to certain parts of your body that you don't want to call attention to, right? So don't put your hands here. Yeah, this area for women and the other area for men. If you put your hands there, people's eyes will go to your hands. Don't ask me why, but they will. This is also too much, right? It's outside the box. We should be, I don't know what you're saying, but it's also distracting. So people will be looking at your hand moving and they'll not be listening maybe to what you're saying. So over the top isn't necessarily good. Another thing they say is don't hold things. Don't hold things. I'm guilty. I sometimes I hold things. It's true. They say don't hold things. It's just not, it's distracting. Let's just say it's distracting. It's almost like, I don't know if you know the word crutch. When you break your legs, you have this thing under your arm. It's called a crutch. It helps support you. Having something in your hand is like a crutch. It's to keep you busy. It's to keep your hands from doing something. On the other hand, if you are really, really nervous and you're a nail biter or a smoker, moving your hands around a lot for no reason is much worse than holding something. If it's helpful to hold something, then do that. In general, the rule is don't hold things. Use your hands as a tool to help explain what you're trying to say. Don't move them around too fast. That's distracting and annoying. Use the tool, right, for you, to help you get your message across. I hope that's clear. If you're standing behind a box, podium, structure, lecture, make your hands visible. Don't put your hands behind your back like in school. Keep your hands visible. I'm here at a desk. I could show you. I mean, you see my hands enough. I think that's so. Okay, how many more? One more. Avoid spider hands. Spider hands, unless you're using this as maybe a little joke or something. I'm thinking about something devilish. I don't know. This is the Steeple or spider hands. They give it a name. The name doesn't matter. Holding your hands like this, holding your hands like a steeple, like a roof. It seems a little strange. Now again, if you're in a bad place and you're doing it and you just have to have you have to speak publicly, go ahead and do the steeple or do this. It's better than not. It's better than this. This is the worst. The worst is not controlling your hands. Yeah, this is better than that. All right. This is not the best. The best is using your hands, but this is better than this. All right. Okay, so we've talked about hand gestures as communication. We've talked about hand gestures as in where to put your hands when you're publicly speaking. And we've talked about not fidgeting, not doing certain things like pointing. Don't point. All right. Again, please leave me the comment I asked for about men and women and gender choices. It can be very short, just make a few points. The fashion one, I said 5 or 6 points. This one, just 1 or 2 points is fine. Just a short one to show me that you're committed to doing it. All right, so that is the end for my hand gestures lesson. It was a little longer than other lessons, but if you spend the time, you're gonna get the better product. That's what I think. All right, so until next time, try, make mistakes, and keep going. Bye, guys.